What is Stoicism? Stoicism is a philosophical school of thought founded by Zeno of Citium in Athens in the early 3rd century BCE. It is a practical philosophy that teaches anyone can lead a successful life, regardless of external circumstances. The goal is to cultivate a healthy mindset that allows us to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and resilience. To achieve this, we must build a strong and healthy awareness of ourselves and the world around us. Stoicism encourages us not to complicate life by focusing on things outside our control but to invest our energy in what we can manage, our actions, our thoughts, and our attitudes. Key Stoic concepts: the dichotomy of control. At the heart of Stoicism is the concept of the dichotomy of control, the recognition that we can only control our thoughts, actions, and reactions. Everything else, other people's behavior, the weather, or even events in the future, is beyond our influence. The Stoics teach us to focus on our responses and let go of the need to control things outside our reach. By doing this, we align our energy with what truly matters, allowing us to build emotional resilience and maintain inner peace, no matter what external situations arise. Remember, the more you value things outside your control, the less control you have. Epictetus. The Stoic way of life, cultivating emotional resilience. By practicing Stoicism, we develop emotional resilience, which allows us to face challenges that threaten our inner happiness. We learn that most of the pain we experience comes from how we react to situations, not from the situations themselves. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. Stoicism is a philosophy devoid of religious or mystical content. It doesn't require belief in anything beyond oneself to achieve happiness. Unlike many modern practices that promise success through positivity or external success, Stoicism teaches us to understand ourselves and the reality around us. This inner understanding grants us the strength to act in accordance with our values and principles, regardless of the circumstances. Is there a greater happiness than this? Don't waste time explaining what it means to be a good person, be that person. Marcus Aurelius. Why Stoicism? Stoicism is helping more and more people around the world to overcome mental barriers, confront life's challenges courageously, and find personal peace and happiness. In uncertain times, Stoic thinking proves especially valuable, teaching us to find focus and peace even in the most dramatic situations. Endure challenges with a calm mind, and you take away their power and weight. Seneca. Stoic philosophy has also heavily influenced modern psychology, particularly cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. CBT, a well-known therapeutic method, draws on Stoic principles to help people overcome stress, depression, anger, addiction, panic, and various phobias. Just like Stoicism, CBT encourages individuals to examine their thoughts and challenge irrational beliefs to improve their emotional and mental well-being. Today, I avoided anxiety. No, I drove it away because it was inside me, in my mind, not outside of me. Marcus Aurelius. The resurgence of Stoicism in modern life. The rise of Stoicism in today's world reflects a deep desire for wisdom and peace in an increasingly chaotic environment. People are turning to Stoic principles as a way to find clarity amidst the noise of modern life. Stoicism offers a timeless toolkit for navigating life's challenges with resilience, perspective, and purpose. In times of stress or uncertainty, it helps us embrace what we can control and accept what we cannot, fostering emotional balance and practical wisdom. Stoicism and modern psychology. The connection between Stoicism and modern cognitive therapies is profound. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and other modern psychological methods often employ techniques similar to Stoic exercises. Both emphasize the importance of changing our thoughts to change our emotional states. Just as Stoics challenge irrational thoughts to achieve clarity, CBT helps individuals reframe their negative thinking patterns to reduce anxiety and depression. Don't expect things to go the way you want. Instead, let things happen as they will, and you will be at peace. Epictetus. In both Stoicism and CBT, the key is mindfulness, the practice of being aware of your thoughts and emotions without letting them control you. By acknowledging what you can control, and releasing attachment to what you cannot, both philosophies encourage us to respond to life's challenges with calm, clarity, and strength. Practical exercises from Stoic philosophy. Stoicism is not just a philosophy for intellectual debate, it's a way of life. The Stoics developed numerous practical exercises to help individuals cultivate their virtues and align their actions with their values. These exercises remain relevant today, offering powerful tools for personal growth and emotional mastery. Some of these practices are even incorporated into modern therapeutic techniques. Carpe diem. The famous Latin phrase carpe diem means, seize the day. It encourages us to make the most of the present moment and not waste time on things that are out of our control. Stoicism teaches us to act with purpose and urgency, making each moment count. We should not defer our dreams to an uncertain future. Make the most of today, and do not over-attach yourself to tomorrow. Horace. Memento mori. This phrase, meaning, remember that you will die, is not meant to be morbid but rather to remind us of the finite nature of life. It encourages us to appreciate the time we have and live meaningfully. By accepting death as an inevitable part of life, we free ourselves from the fear of it and focus on living fully in the present. Death is not to be feared, for while we live, death is distant, and when it comes, we no longer exist. Epicurus. Amor fati. Amor fati translates to, love your fate. This core Stoic principle urges us to embrace every moment, good or bad, as necessary for our growth. Stoics believe that challenges are opportunities for us to become stronger and better. Rather than resisting what we cannot change, we should accept it and learn from it. Do not wish for life to be easier, wish for yourself to be better. Epictetus. The Stoic legacy. The Stoics, Zeno, Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, taught us that it is not the external world that determines our happiness, but rather how we respond to it. These thinkers faced hardships and challenges, yet they found peace and wisdom by adhering to the principles of Stoicism. Whether through the struggles of enslavement or the responsibilities of ruling an empire, they showed us how to live with integrity, wisdom, and courage. Zeno of Citium, who founded Stoicism, believed that every person has the potential to live virtuously. He was a former merchant who, after losing everything in a shipwreck, found solace in philosophy and dedicated his life to teaching others. Seneca, a Roman statesman, became famous for his letters and essays on ethics. He wrote extensively about how to live a good life, even in the face of political turmoil and personal loss. Epictetus, born a slave, rose to become one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, teaching that freedom lies not in external circumstances but in mastering one's own mind. Marcus Aurelius, one of Rome's greatest emperors, practiced Stoicism daily and left behind his personal reflections, which still serve as a guide for those seeking peace and wisdom. How can we live like the Stoics today? By studying the lives of the Stoic philosophers, we are reminded that wisdom is not reserved for scholars or kings. Anyone, regardless of their background, can practice Stoicism and benefit from its teachings. The principles of Stoicism are as relevant today as they were in ancient times, offering timeless wisdom that helps us navigate modern challenges with clarity and grace. As we reflect on the Stoic way of life, we are encouraged to start small, begin by focusing on what is within your control, and let go of what is not. Take a moment each day to reflect on your actions, your thoughts, and your values. By embracing Stoicism, we take an active role in shaping our lives, building resilience, and achieving lasting peace. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos.